You don't want to bust a weed rhyme?
Yeah. You gonna give me a beat or acapella? Look. Yep. Yo, it's BDot. Yeah, I'm on the show. I shoot the shit.
I'm like Travis Scott. You know how the beat switches in the middle?
Up, yeah, but it usually switch after like at least 8 bars.
But we don't got time.
Okay, well.
Yo, this is What's Your Thing? This is the show where we talk to celebrities about their hidden passions and obsessions. On today's show, my boy BDot. You can catch him on WTF Baron Davis on Fused, and today he's talking about cooking with weed. He calls it BDotables. You're not gonna wanna miss it. What's your thing? What? We're here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. What's your thing? We got BDot in the building with us. BDot from WTF Baron Davis.
Man, they don't even look like no kids live in this house, man.
Dog, I went in the fridge, they got an English muffin and some Activa.
The yogurt that make you
Man, that nasty ass She ain't got shit in the freezer either. No TV dinners, no frozen food dinners. How the you have a kid and don't have no frozen food?
a fat ass kid at that.
What channel is your television show with Baron Davis on?
FuseTV.
Here at Fuse, we're like family. All right, so what's your deal, BDot? How'd you get hooked up with Baron Davis?
Just through the basketball world, Baron was a fan of mine.
Yeah.
He followed me on Instagram, and I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Baron Davis, guard I grew up watching all the time.
Yeah.
And we linked Celebrity Game 2 years ago.
Okay, this is for the NBA All-Star thingy?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what's happening there? Celebrities are playing.
Yep, celebrities. And
Right.
you might have a couple NBA players, retired NBA players.
Right.
And a few WNBA players. You have, you have your celebrities. Maybe you have a Bieber, Common, Jamie Foxx.
Right.
So
But you're an influencer.
I guess you can say that I'm an influencer. I like to say I'm an entertainer because I do everything. I do
like
it
that
all.
better.
Right.
Vine?
Yeah, Vine.
Vine was the first thing.
The Vine days, and then Instagram.
So what's these basketball impressions you do?
Well, I impersonate NBA athletes with a comical twist. So whatever they do, whatever they specialize in, I impersonate it and I make it funny. Like James Harden with a Euro step, he does a couple steps, look like he does more than one.
Right.
So I over-exaggerate that. LeBron, when he runs with the ball, looks like he's traveling. Melo, the jab step. So, yeah.
But you actually play, though.
Yeah, I hoop. I actually do this.
You were in the D League.
Yeah, playing the D League.
G League.
The G League, recently known as the D League.
So if Baron was a team, you'd be the Draymond Green?
Hell nah. I'd be if Baron was a team, I'd be the point guard. I'd be the one shooting all the shots, scoring all the points.
That's how it is on WTF Baron Davis?
Nah, it's kind of Baron's the guy. He's the main guy, and it kind of got like a Craig and Day feel to it.
Right.
Like I'm like trying to get to him, but he's stuck in his ways.
He's always
hard-headed.
What's up with that?
It's a male dominance thing. Yeah, you didn't play any sports growing up?
No, I almost got left back in high school because I failed gym. I had to take summer school for gym.
What, for gym? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I had to take summer school. We used to have to play like baseball, and I would just sit in the field.
Well, you probably was the first pick too when they did baseball. They probably stereotypical.
No, because I went to a white high school in Long Island. So I was from the Bronx. So they were like, "Oh, baseball, Luis Diaz. Let's pick him." I was like, "No." So your whole social media life, very funny. Do you see a difference between social media comedy and like stand-up comedians?
Oh, well, yes, social media is easy. Stand-up is hard. You gotta have guts and you gotta have real material.
Yeah.
Social media, people use memes to recreate stuff on social media. Like it's not even original. But social media is also, it has its perks.
It's funny.
It is.
I think stand-ups get shitted on a little more because they don't have some of them don't have a lot of followers or big, social media presence. So people well, they ain't doing their numbers. But if you go see them live, it's the most amazing thing.
And that's what I do. I go around to the different comedy stores, the comedy shops in LA, and just because I manage a stand-up comedian in Georgia, and it's just something I don't know. I like stand-up. I like stand-up way better.
Who's some of your favorite
media.
comedians?
I like Dave Chappelle. I'm a Mike Epps fan.
Yeah.
I love Mike Epps. Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Martin. Just me rewatching all of the Martins from episode 1.
What, the television show?
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Really?
You like Seinfeld?
I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David.
Like Seinfeld?
I can deal with Seinfeld.
Okay.
I haven't rewatched it since
I just
young.
know there's a lot. There's certain people that only like Martin.
No, I'm all that. I like The Office. You know what The Office is?
No.
Well, you know what The Office is? It's The Office. I
Which
know
one
all
is
my
that?
white people know. My people like The Office. Yeah.
Which one is that?
It's on Netflix. Well, it's with my guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, you talking about the guy who was the cat in the Paul Abdul videos? No, I know what the Office is. Don't ever talk crazy to me.
My bad.
What are you saying?
I got asthma. The not getting that
I
much
know what the
energy to
Office
my
is.
head.
The black guy in 40-Year-Old Virgin, Romany Malco, was the cat in the Paul Abdul videos. He did the voice.
I did not know that.
I know. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. That's your thing.
It is my thing, helping people. BDot, I like this guy. BDot, we gotta get into your thing. You do the cooking thing,
Yeah.
but with the marijuana, the edibles. Now, what are you doing with the food here? You're putting the drugs in the food.
What you say? What now? All right, BDotables. They are cannabis infused treats.
Okay.
Made by yours truly.
Right.
But it's not really treats. I make cannabis infused meals. You can have a chicken, broccoli, rice. All can be cannabis infused. It can be a BDotable meal.
This is, you already liked cooking before you got into the weed part?
Yes. I don't eat fast food, so I cook almost every night.
Really?
Besides when I'm out of town, but I do.
How do you have the time?
I'm a social media star. We don't do shit. Yeah, we make videos.
You work a minute a day.
Right, exactly. So
What was I thinking? You got all the time.
Actually, the BDotables came from Australia because I don't smoke at all. So in Australia, weed is illegal. So I had to learn how to make my own edibles and make the cannabis oil.
So the point of edibles, or one of the points I'm sure, is to hide the weed. You know what I'm saying? You can't smoke, but if you're eating a brownie, a cop's not gonna be like, is that weed?
Right. Well, not to hide the weed. I just enjoy the feeling and cooking.
You never smoked?
No, I mean, I have smoked before, probably like 37 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you found edibles.
Yeah. I got bitch lungs. I smoke. I cough for 42 minutes. I can't.
Really?
Yeah. Nope.
How do you infuse the weed into food?
You know, you break down the marijuana and you put it in the pot. Put in some oil, coconut oil.
Actual marijuana in the pot.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually, if you want to break it down, grind it however you want. That
Yeah.
take too long. So I just break it down just good enough. Put in about 2 cups of coconut oil. I probably put about 2 ounces into 2 cups of oil, which is.
I don't know the metric system.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but it's a lot. It's
Yeah.
very strong.
Okay.
And you let it sit for 2 hours, stir every 30 minutes, and then you drain it, and you can put it in anything.
So then you take that oil and then put it in.
Whatever you want.
What if food doesn't take oil?
So instead of using olive oil to, sear or grease your pan, now use the THC oil.
How much of this weed oil do you have?
Hey,
Cabinets full?
Yeah, I got a cabinet.
Are they all the same?
Yeah, they are. Well, it's different strains.
So different strains. What, do you make food or
I make food.
treats too?
I make both. Yeah,
Cakes and brownies?
all that. Cakes, brownies. I made cinnamon toast crunch bars last week. I made edible cornbread.
What did you just say?
Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch bars, edible.
Are you
THC
selling
infused.
these? No,
nah,
we shouldn't.
no selling. But I've been contacted by different. I'm just not ready. I don't want to.
And people, you give these to your friends?
Yeah, my friends, they know.
They love them.
It's to the point where they walk in my house and they're like, okay, are these sealed vanilla wafers? Are these edibles? Is THC in here? I said, no, bro, it's sealed. He said, "Dot, I know you're a great packager." I'm not trying to hear that. I need to know.
The way the world is going nowadays with all this weed infused food, I won't eat anything that someone else makes. I only eat in a restaurant or at home or fast food.
Right.
I don't trust nobody.
Makes sense.
Because they're putting weed in everything now.
Yeah.
It used to just be, if there was like a nasty plate of brownies, you'd be like, don't touch those. Those probably got weed. Now it's everything.
Everything.
What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish to cook? I make a bomb ass snickerdoodle cookie.
Cookies.
Yes, and it's yeah.
I heard cooking. We had Young M.A. on the show. And her thing is cooking too, and she was saying like it's like therapeutic and kind of relaxing to like be cooking.
Right, it's chill. You get to make the food, you get to control the seasoning, you get to control the feelings of people from your food.
But you live in L.A., right?
Yes, sir.
So is recreational marijuana use legal now, right?
Yeah, I can sell in LA if I want to. Yeah.
So does it make it easier to like do these BDotables?
Yeah, because now I can just I can have anyone pull up to get marijuana from. And
If you have let's say you're doing like you and Barron and a couple other guys gonna have a little little cookout, and you bring in some treats. You got your trunk filled with like snickerdoodle cookies, brownies, and some of your famous olive oil free fried chicken. All this is in the trunk. You get pulled over. Can you tell the cop that's all that food is made with weed?
Can I tell him?
Yeah. Can you get in trouble still?
No, I don't think so. No, because that's a great question.
Yeah, I wonder, like, where's the laws? Like,
right.
All I know is that it's now legal. What does that mean?
I think it's...
Like, you can't smoke in front of a cop, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yeah, you can smoke. But you're not about to just be like...
What about the guy last year who smoked in front of a cop is in jail right now?
Hey, timing is everything, brother. look at Beyonce's ex. I know he mad as hell now.
I heard like when you cook with weed, you never know how much is in one cookie or another.
I don't know anything. I don't know any measurements from.
Yeah.
So how they be having 500 milligrams? I don't know none of that stuff.
You just make it.
I know. I try it. I try my own stuff. So if you take a corner, you'll be Gucci. If you take half, if you take the whole thing.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me that you make a batch of cookies and I only have to eat one corner of a cookie?
Yeah, I make them so strong so I don't have to continue to make them.
But I want the cookie. Yeah.
See what I do? I cook them in a big square pan so I can cut it any way I want. Instead of some people, they do the individual cookies.
Yeah.
Nah, F that. Make it into a square, cut it up however you want. If you want a Christmas tree cookie edible, make it up. You feel me?
I see. So you make a cookie platter, and then you chop them up.
Yeah, that's the creative thing with BDotables. You can come in. I got a BDotable work factory. Come in, create your own type of edibles.
You didn't bring any snackadoos.
Nah, I didn't, but I'm gonna send y'all some.
I'm gonna move on now.
We not friends no more?
Oh, we never were.
Oh, straight business. Okay.
Now, you are a connoisseur of the weed-infused food products.
Correct.
You said you use different strains of weed. Now, we're going to play a game called Bud or Dud. I'm going to name some strains of marijuana. You tell me if they are real or if they are fake.
Okay.
There's a couple popular ones. Pineapple Express.
Oh, Bud.
Bud, that is correct. Trainwreck.
I'm gonna go Dud.
Yeah, it's a Bud.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you thought I was gonna go back and forth evenly.
No, I wasn't. It was just Trainwreck sounds scary. I wouldn't smoke that.
Granny Panties.
It's Bud.
Nah, it's a Dud.
Really? I smoke Granny. I smell like...
What's your favorite Bud? Your strain?
Strain Bang.
Strain Bang is a Dud. Ewok Cheese. Ewok cheese.
I spell Ewok for me.
EWOK.
Oh, that's a dud.
It is a dud, but you don't know what an Ewok is?
Ewok, that's the I got a wok at my crib I cook out of.
You think an Ewok is an electronic Chinese cooking device?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah.
That has to be.
Ewok is from Star Wars, from Return of the Jedi, actually.
Oh,
little furry guys running around. Yeah. The Scam Likely.
If it is a Bud, it's from Atlanta. Scam Likely?
Yeah, Scam Likely.
Scam Likely. Now I'm going to say a dud.
It is a dud. They keep calling me. You ever got a phone call and it says Scam Likely on your caller ID?
Nah.
You don't got that? Is that just a New York thing? Maybe?
Yeah, it got to be, yeah.
Alaskan Thunder. Alaskan Thunder.
That's a Bud.
That is a Bud.
Yep.
Alaskan, what is that supposed to mean?
Man, I don't even want to find out, brother.
Oh, but you lived in the Thunder Down Under.
Yeah, I did. Australia.
Do they have a Bud in Australia called
weed is illegal in Australia.
Illegal, like 100%.
100%, yeah. So like when I was making my BDotables, my teammates was telling people. So I had people hitting me up like, "Yo, Dot, I heard you got a BDotable." So I'm like, "No, I don't. Stop, because it's illegal here. I can't go to jail. I can't fight."
You don't want to go to Australian jail, Mike.
You don't, bro.
What about Whack-A-Bowl?
That's Whack-A-Bowl?
Whack-A-Bowl.
That's a dud.
BDot. You are amazing. This is the Weed God. Well, that was pretty interesting. BDot told us so much about weed. I'm sure he's going to prison for drug trafficking. But I loved it because I learned about cooking, I learned about Australia, and I learned that social media stars are interesting people too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on What's Your Thing. I'm gonna go throw a shrimp on the bobby. If you wanna watch more What's Your Thing videos, that's right here. And then I'm gonna need you to subscribe right here. So subscribe here, watch videos here. They getting all that?